This is a handwriting warm-up video. We're going to practice and make perfect one letter today. Make sure you have something to write on, like a piece of paper, a scrapbook, or maybe a mini whiteboard, and something to write with, like a pen, a pencil, a crayon. Pause the video and go and find those things now. Now that you've got your things ready, you can make sure your hands are ready. Put your pointer fingers up like this and bend them and straighten them a couple of times. Now link them together and push them away from you. Stretch your fingers a little bit. See if you can make a wave like this too. Oh, and the other way. All right, I think we're ready now. Today when we're doing our handwriting, we want to write with our page landscape. So not this way, not portrait, because we'll run out of space really quickly. We want to do it landscape, and then we'll have lots of space to write across the page. The first thing we need to do is draw the margin down the left-hand side. So that's kind of like the tree trunk. Like that. Then we're going to draw 3 lines or 3 branches coming from our tree trunk. So the way I get them to all be kind of equally spaced is I start with the one in the middle. So if you do the one through the middle first, then you look at these 2 spaces and you try and go in the middle again. So the middle of that space and the middle of that space. Then up in the corner, the top right hand corner, I'd like you to draw a little sun. It doesn't have to be big, but it just helps us to know which way our letters are facing. Last thing we need to do to set up our page is to draw our butterfly eggs. We draw our butterfly eggs right by the margin or the tree trunk, sitting on the branches, because this is where the butterfly, in case of the caterpillar, the story, thinks that the eggs are going to be safest and not fall out of the tree. Pause the video so you have time to set up your page like this. I'm going to show you some pictures and listen carefully to the first sound to see if you can work out which letter we're going to practice today. Pig, popcorn, pear, pot plant, pizza, penguin, pumpkin. What sound is at the beginning of all of those words? It's the the letter P. Here are our letter P's. So here we have the capital P and the lowercase p. And they're pretty much exactly the same, except one stands on the line or the branch, and the lowercase p hangs below the branch. It's got a hanging stick, and the capital P has a tall stick. The first shape we need to practice when we make the letter P's is the hanging stick. So this shape is kind of like it starts off like a short stick, but then we continue on through the branch or through the line until halfway down on the next line. So we've got to imagine that dotted line there, but also the dotted line on the line below. And then when we do our hanging stick, we start up here, go hanging stick, stop. So we break through the line the letter is sitting on, and then we stop on the dotted line on the line below. Don't forget your finger spaces. Hanging stick, hanging stick, hanging stick, hanging stick, hanging stick, hanging stick. The next shape we need to practice is like the tunnel or the gate shape. So we do the tunnel and then we close it up on the bottom. So tunnels start and finish on the line. So starting over here, tunnel, and then we close it up to where we started from. Tunnel, there's our tunnel shape, and then you close it up. Tunnel, close it up. Tunnel, close it up. So these look pretty similar to our letter O's, but our letter O's we make using an open mouth shape. These ones we make using a tunnel, and then we close it up. Tunnel, close it up. Now we're going to join the two shapes together. So with our pen pointers ready, we go hanging stick, tunnel, close it up. Hanging stick, tunnel, close it up. Hanging stick, tunnel, close it up. So starting at that imaginary dotted line, so we do our hanging stick first. Then you can choose whether your pen stays on the page or you lift it up a little bit to do your tunnel and then close it up. Make sure the tunnel close it up shape is joined to the hanging stick. As you get faster with it, your pen almost comes back up on that same line. So it's like one movement. Hanging stick, tunnel, close it up. Hanging stick, tunnel, close it up. Be really careful that the close it up part of your tunnel touches the line. If we do it and we don't do that, like this, look at that. It still looks like a P, but there's this big gap in between the line or the branch and your tunnel part. So we want to make sure it's sitting on the line. Hanging stick, tunnel, close it up. Hanging stick, tunnel, close it up. Now I'm going to look really carefully at the shapes on each line and give the best one a tick. So when I'm looking at the hanging sticks, I'm looking for one that starts halfway, finishes halfway, is nice and straight as it goes through the line. I like that one. With the tunnel, close it up, I'm looking for a nice curve and making sure that it sits on the line. Maybe that one there. Then when we join them together, we want it to be starting halfway, finishing halfway, tunnel, close it up shape sitting on the line. I think that one's my best one there. The next part of the lesson is where we write a sentence with lots of P's in it. I'm going to razzle dazzle my whiteboard so that I have space. Pause the video now and make sure you have space to write a sentence too. I'm going to say the sentence 2 times and then you can have a go at writing it. The sentence is, Peter is on a pink pig. Peter is on a pink pig. Let's read our sentence together. Peter is on a pink pig. Let's make sure we've written a super sentence. We have a capital letter at the beginning, a full stop at the end, and finger spaces between each word. Good job if you remembered to do that. Now, with our capital letter at the P, see how it is a tall letter, just like the letter T. But when we have the letter P's here in pink and here at the beginning of pig, they're lowercase letters. So they're not tall letters like that K or like that one there. They've got hanging sticks that hang below all the other letters like the letter G does. Awesome work today with your handwriting. See you in the next handwriting warm-up video. Bye!